right, guys, so I got a compilation video for you. Let's get into it.
I mean, what do you mean by boundaries?
I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. It's really making me uncomfortable. It is your mom, but she doesn't know boundaries. Tyler, what don't you understand?
Okay, so can you? All right, so I'm gonna give you an example. So if we was to go on vacation, or
I don't want to hear no example. What about how I feel? So it's your mom over me. You don't care about how I feel.
It's a great balance between the both. But it's always you, but it's gonna be my mom too.
Miss Audrey, ma'am.
My mom.
Excuse me.
See, don't go, please.
Audrey, Tyler, shut up. Audrey, let me get you straight. That's my son. I don't know how you grew up or whoever raised you, but that's mine, okay? And that's what I need you to understand. It has nothing to do with you. My boundaries, you saying that I go in your stuff, no, I'm cleaning it because you're nasty. Tyler, I told you could have did better a long time ago.
I love her though,
No,
Mom.
you don't. You don't know what you
really.
couldn't possibly know what love is, Tyler. She's only with you for your money.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Mom,
What do you do?
Mom.
What do you do for a living? You do
I
nothing.
have an online business.
You just want to sit here and be
I have
cute.
an online business.
But what money does it make?
It
It's Tyler's money.
It makes money.
No,
It
it's
makes-
Tyler's money. It's
We
not
weren't-
your money.
Who asked you to
It's
come in
not-
here?
No one asked me. My son pays bills here. You don't pay bills, sweetie.
Mom,
Okay.
You don't pay bills. You pay no bills here.
So are you gonna let her talk
I
to
can
me like
talk to
that?
her any way I please because guess what? You came from me, Tyler.
No, I'm
This
saying
is-
though, come
thi-
on, you can't be disrespecting
This is way
her.
too uncomfortable.
You can't be disrespecting
You know what,
her.
Tyler?
This
This
is my
is
lady.
uncomfortable.
You can't be doing
It's
this. Too much.
Woo! Let me know what you guys think about that one. Okay, I think this is a polarizing discussion. Okay, because you could potentially go either which way. Okay, number one, I think first and foremost, arguably your mother is probably going to be the only woman in your life that's going to love you unconditionally. Okay, that's number one. Okay, so the mother probably has his best interests. I think the way she's conveying it and how she's doing it could be a detriment to your relationship. Okay, y'all talking over each other, shouting matches, throwing insults and things of that nature. I don't think that is conducive to a long-term situation. Okay, as a man, as a leader in this situation, you should have a firm grasp in regards to how things are moving forward. So for example, if you're pulling your mother aside or you're the mediator in the situation, y'all are not talking over each other and maybe voicing your opinions and comments and things of that nature in a orderly fashion, I think that is reasonable. But I think the key takeaway here is if they're not really respecting what you have to say, they're talking over each other, throwing insults, then it has the perception that you don't have control of the situation. And when you don't have control, people are not going to respect you. And just reading the caption here, it seems like that's his girlfriend. Okay, so she could potentially resent you long term. But let me know what you guys think.
I just turned 22 years old, and most women in my age range are always getting told stuff like, girl, you're in your 20s, go live your best life, date everybody you need to date, don't settle down with no man, don't take no guy seriously, you're supposed to be having fun right now. And this is what I got to say to that. Why does fun mean that I can't be loyal and committed to one man? Being committed to one man is very fun, and it is so rewarding. You know what's not fun and not rewarding? Going on all these dates with all these separate dudes who are just wasting your time. Entertaining a dude for fun, but he has no intentions of cuffing you. It's not fun letting dudes into your life who have no goals for you, who aren't dating you intentionally. Like, what's the point of wasting time on all these dudes who are just gonna be a memory one day, who are adding no value to your life? I love being committed to one man. I love the fact that it's one man in my life who knows me in this way, that I have the consistency of being with one person, that I don't have to wonder where I stand with him because we don't got a title or we're in this just for fun. I just wish that people would realize that commitment is not a prison. It's actually a different type of freedom. You can have true fun and be committed to one person. I don't want somebody to have the privileges of me without being committed to me. I want to build with one man, and there is nothing wrong with that. So don't let these folks tell you different.
I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, she's 22 years old, but she's wise beyond her age. Okay, the key takeaway here when it comes to the single dating market, okay, especially for a woman, is to find a man and to exit the damn race. Okay, the single dating market wasn't designed for women to stay in it into their 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond. Okay, once you find a man that you can build a future with, high productive, high capable man, that's it. Okay, exit the damn race.
There's something so sassy about a man that blocks you on social media. Like, really, is that what we're doing? Like, there's a couple men that have got me blocked on Instagram. I don't know, maybe they feel some type of way, but do you know how pathetic that is? Like, can we actually deep it? Instagram is not like TikTok. It's not like, even if you don't follow me, I'm still gonna come up on your feed. Like, no, you can literally avoid me on Instagram. Like, just don't type in my name. But for you to block me, baby, I must have really triggered you. Because there's a couple people that I do not care to see on my Instagram ever. So I literally don't ever search them. Bob's your uncle. Like, I never see their posts. It's not that hard. But for you to block me, like, I just don't get it. And when I see that it's a man that blocked me, it's like, damn, like, just don't search me up and I won't come up. But for you to block me, like, I don't know if I should be flattered or what, because it's like, damn, I don't know. I just think it's sassy. I just think it's sassy for a man to do it.
Who cares? Live your best life, okay? If a man blocks you, a man blocks you. He's not interested. You know, it's so fascinating how these modern women have so many options. But the moment a man, a king, understands his worth and he's not going to deal with the nonsense, block you out of his life, out of sight, out of mind, these modern women melt down. Okay, I find it quite fascinating. And what's the big deal? If he's not interested in you, move on. I'm pretty sure you blocked a lot of guys in your lifetime, okay? Guys that you weren't interested in. I'm pretty sure you blocked them. You deleted their number. It is what it is.
This is how stupid you look when that married man told you that he was going to leave you for his wife and kids the past 2 years. No.
Yo.
Don't scroll. This is you. I want you to see how stupid I look so you can see how stupid you look. Then you told your married friends about it as if they were going to support you. This is actually also how you look in front of your friends, and they actually made a separate group chat talking about how stupid you are because you're stupid. Do you realize how dumb you are? And then you have the nerve to bother God, praying for God to intervene so that he could leave his wife for you. Then the wife found out about y'all and then left him, and he still did not pick you. How dumb do you look in 2024? Tanisha, I just want to remind you how stupid you are, okay? How many of us are Tanisha? Be delivered, okay? Be healed.
And, you know, you got a point, man. I mean, the hypocrisy is crazy. Okay, if you're thinking that you're going to be a side chick and you're going to graduate to being a main chick, that's not realistic.
2024, and this is what happens when you stop paying bills for a girl. I just got off work, I come to my car, and this is what I find. Then she left a note on the back of my car. Look at this. Since you won't pay my bills, pay for your window. Period. So this is a little bit of the backstory. This is what happened, you feel me? She hit me up yesterday, right? And she was like, I need you to pay my phone bill. I need you to pay my rent. I need you to pay all this stuff. I told her I ain't paying your bills no more. Find somebody else to do it. And the reason why I cut her off and stopped telling her I'm gonna pay her bills is because every time I text her phone and I call her phone, she always treating me like I'm an option. She don't never respond to my calls. She don't never text me back in a reasonable amount of time. So I say, man, it's 2024. We ain't doing that this year. You ain't gonna be treating me like I'm no second option. Then when you need your bills paid, all of a sudden your phone working, you can hit me up. If you ain't got that energy to hit me up no other time, don't hit me up when your bills did. So I told her I wasn't gonna pay no more of her bills to do nothing for her. You feel me? She ended up trying to argue with me. I hung up in her face. You feel me?
The origin of a villain. Okay, and it's unfortunate that nice guys finish last. Okay, seems like a nice guy, you know, he thought he was trying to do the right thing. Hopefully bro's able to learn from this moving forward and not make the same mistake twice.
Here are a few things I've learned as a 25-year-old approaching her second year of marriage. First, y'all already know, keep people out y'all business. If they can't help, they don't need to know. Second, as a woman, I should spend just as much time, if not more, than I spend trying to figure out how I want my husband to cater to me, figuring out how I can cater to him. Especially if you got you a good man like mine, they deserve to be romanced, surprised, all the things that we love, they deserve it as well. He's a good man, Savannah, so cater to your man. Which brings me to my third point, focus on out-loving one another. I've noticed when I get on the internet and talk about the things that I try to make sure I do for my husband, there's always somebody like, but does he do that for you? If you married the right person, they're going to make sure that they outlove you and match your energy every single time. So spend more time focusing on how you can outlove your spouse and love them to the best of your abilities than you spend figuring out and focusing on what they doing and not doing. It makes a huge difference, and it can really change things. Fourth, and I cannot stress it enough, get you some married friends. Period. Next is going to be accepting that your love language may not be your spouse's love language and making an extremely conscious effort to practice loving them in their love language. And last, never, ever, 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 ever compare your relationship to anybody else's. And moreover, never pressure your spouse to live up to the expectations of what you see somebody else's spouse doing. I cannot stress it enough. In marriage, comparison is truly the thief of joy.
All right, guys, so there you have it. Okay, so shout outs to her. And as she mentioned, she's going into her second year of marriage, okay, which I believe is the hardest because everything is new. Okay, you're pretty much taking two worlds, you're trying to mush it together. Okay, you're dealing with people's family members, different habits, interests. Probably the first time y'all are living under the same roof. Okay, so there's different adjustments that need to be made. There's a lot of things that you need to take into consideration. And usually the first 2 years of a marriage can make or break you. And it seems like she has the right mindset in order to overcome those challenges. Okay, that is the key takeaway here. You need to have two willing participants in a relationship, in a marriage, in order for it to work. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more content. And until next time.